How many discounts does USAA Auto Insurance offer? Too many to say here. Multi-vehicle discount, safe driver discount, new vehicle discount, storage discount, legacy.
How many discounts will you stack up? Visit USAA.com/auto discounts. Restrictions apply.
Hey y'all, this is Just a Touch of J, and I'm coming at you, getting ready to put it all out there in pieces, baby. How my babies doing on today? Happy hump day. Y'all out there humping around and everything, doing what it is that y'all do, living y'all best life. Oh my God, I hope you are. I hope you are having an amazing evening. So listen, mama got a word for you, but before I go ahead and I bring you this word, honey, yes, let me go ahead and just tell you how thorough you are. Y'all know I like to sow goodness into y'all. Y'all are so thorough and y'all are so amazing and so wise. And why do I tell you that you are thorough, amazing, and wise? Okay? Why? First of all, because God made you that way, right? Okay, so let's recognize God. Shout out to you, God, for making all of us thorough and wise and amazing. And then number two, you got to be thorough and wise and amazing if you out here listening to me. Yeah, because I'm thorough. You know, listen, this is Just a Touch of J, baby. Y'all know I come at you and I put it all out there in pieces. All right, so listen, I can't forget the haters, all right? For y'all who just started listening to me and just downloaded my app and, you know, are following me and everything, thank you. But what I make sure that I do all the time is I tell my haters, hi. Because hi, haters, y'all need this work too, okay? We can't leave them out. So listen, let me go ahead straight to the word. I ain't going to get into the fact that y'all need to go over to My Name is RONI76 or Instagram, baby, and check that out, or Make a Love V's Kitchen or none of that stuff. And make sure you download the Just a Touch of J mobile app. I don't want to throw the plugs out there like I just did. But listen, let me go ahead and tell y'all what I got going on for y'all today. All right. Now, look, I'm on my way to the gym. And I said, you know what? I don't care. Y'all know I give it to you straight and raw. I don't try to do all that. You know, you got to, when people be doing them podcasts and then they go back and edit it. No. If I mess up and stumble over my words, look, this is me and this is who I am. And I want y'all to be yourself and just live this fabulous life. So, look, I got to tell y'all. I'm talking to my son, Taquan, all right? I got a son named Taquan. He's 25. He's so thorough, okay? Intelligent. And we sitting there talking about my self-love campaign that's getting ready to come up. And he's telling me, you know, Mom, sometimes people, you know, they just love themselves on different levels. He said, it's levels to the self-love. I said, hold on, wait a minute, son, what you talking about? You know, break this thing down to me because he always gives me a different type of perspective. So, of course, I know, you know, the levels that you know that I'm on, but he said, Mom, just think about it. And I started thinking about it, and I said, oh my gosh, I had an aha moment. He said, it's levels to this self-love. Everybody ain't on your level. Everybody's not on his level. Everybody might not be on your level. So I want to talk to y'all real quick about the self-love level, okay? So this is how it goes. Think about you being in grade school, right? In high school, okay? 5th graders don't know how to love themselves on the level of a 12th grader. Okay, when you go ahead and you go to high school, you graduate middle school, right? 5th graders, they still in middle school. They don't have your experiences. They don't have your wisdom. They don't have your knowledge. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? Y'all hear that, right? Do y'all hear this thing right here I'm about to break down to y'all? Oh my God, this is Just a Touch of J. I love it when I bring y'all this goodness, okay? So it's real simple, okay? This whole self-love thing, it has levels. So you cannot be upset with people, okay? Sometimes if you see them not loving themselves, child, listen, because it's levels to this self-love. They might not love themselves on a level that you love yourself on. They might be on a 5th grade level, baby, while you on a 12th grade level or you on a college level. Okay, you cannot get mad out here because, see, I be getting these calls in and y'all be calling me, okay, and y'all be talking about certain stuff. You leave me these messages. I have conversations with y'all. Some of y'all be in tears and stuff like that, just sharing what you going through with me. Yeah, y'all know y'all out there listening to me, and I love my babies, okay? It's a lot of y'all out there, but I need y'all to understand you cannot be upset or take, you know, it personal when people may not love themselves on the level that you are loving yourself on, because you know that brings a lot of conflict. You got to let them do what it is that they do. Okay, so listen, let me tell you a quick story, right? This is the story my son told me. He said was a guy, right? And the guy seen this caterpillar struggling in the tree, in the cocoon, hooked to the tree. And the caterpillar's just struggling all around. And what the guy did is that he saw the struggle and he cut, the cocoon that the caterpillar was in. Okay, we know that caterpillars turn into butterflies. Okay, they have this incubation period and this period of things that they go through. Okay, before they have to go ahead and they have to change and grow. You understand what I'm saying? So what the guy did is he went ahead, he cut the thing, and the caterpillar fell out and fell on the ground. It was all messed up. All right, so he takes it to the lab, to his friends, and his friends, looking at the caterpillar. And the friend says, you messed this whole thing up. You basically killed this caterpillar because you cut it out too soon. The caterpillar had to struggle. The caterpillar had to go through all this stuff in life. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the way that you guys have to understand. Some people, when they're not on your level, it's because they haven't gone through what you've gone through yet to get there. They are not going to understand. They have to go through their own cocoon. They have to go through their own little struggles in life to get maybe where you are. They may not ever get on the level that you're on, but you can't stunt their growth and get upset because they just ain't arrived and they ain't where you at. What you have to really do is you have to kind of maybe distance yourself from them, love them from afar, let them do what it is that they do because they have to grow and they have to do their own thing, baby. Listen, this is just a touch of J. Y'all know, look, I just try to put it out there in pieces for you the best way that I can. So listen, let me try to bring it all together real quick because mama got to go to the gym. I got to keep on working on this fabulous body and stuff. And I'm cleansing and stuff. So, I got stuff I got to do. All right, so listen. Basically, what I'm just trying to say to y'all is don't be upset, all right, when you have people that are in your life, that are maybe not on your level. They may be on that 5th grade level. You may be on a different higher level. Like, for example, right? Obama definitely probably is on a different level of self-love than a guy that may be on the street corner. Because of what he's going through in life and what he's seen. You understand what I'm saying? So you cannot get upset or let that get to you. You got to leave people alone to develop, just like the guy who should have left the caterpillar alone so it can develop and grow and turn into this fabulous butterfly. So y'all are out there, the ones that's out there that's flying around, y'all all fabulous and y'all got your life, basically kind of, on track because we all got stuff with us. You just got to remember, let them other people grow, baby. That's it. They got to grow up to where you at. Everybody can't go where you go at, okay? All right, now listen, this is just a touch of J, baby. I hope y'all got that. All right, I got to go ahead and do these things that I'm doing. Oh, my God, I love y'all. I just wanted to come to y'all and put that out there in pieces for you, baby. Okay, shine on them because they hate it. Okay, pray for me because y'all, my blepharitis, I got blepharitis. And for y'all who don't understand or know what blepharitis is, it's inflammation of the eyelids, okay? I had to repeat school because of it. It gets so bad sometimes where I can't see y'all, and it's on a level of like, listen, I got 3 kids. It's on a level of like childbirth pain on your eyes, child. It's just so horrible. So, when I go to these different places like Macon, Georgia and stuff like that, they got a lot of mold spores in the air. And so y'all give me a little prayer, help me out, because my eyes, they just jacked up. They just swolled up and everything. All right. I love you guys. I'm out of here. Again, man, this is just a touch of J, baby. And I am really just trying to put it out there in pieces for you. Okay? I love you. Until next time, y'all take care. Bye-bye.